Am I live? Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all see me okay? Are we good? Are we here? Let me know in the comments. Can you hear me? Can you see me okay? I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. Let me see if this. Oh, let me see and make sure. Can y'all see me? I was having a little bit. Uh-oh, there we go. Hey, I know that there is a little bit of a lag. Um, so everybody can see me, right? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay, okay. Yay, perfect. I was having a little bit of a tech difficulty. I don't know what was going on. We're trying to connect everything, but we are good to go. I'm going to share my screen. I know that, like I said, I know there's a little bit of a lag. So I'm trying to make sure I am not going too much or too far ahead with everything. I just want to make sure that y'all can keep up with everything, keep up with me with the content. Thank y'all so much for coming on to learn with me today. I'm Coach Jay, and I'm so excited to talk about how to create a signature offer. I know who is all new. The first time you've ever been to my masterclass, like who is new? Who's brand new? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. Brand new. Like I said, I know it's a little bit of a slow, like a lag. So let me know if this is your first time coming to my live or to my masterclass. Um, I'm going to go ahead and get my screen shared. Okay, there we go. First time, first time. Fantastic. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, y'all, let me get this together. New, yay. New, new, new. Okay, perfect. Okay, y'all, here we go. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Can y'all see me okay? And when we have all these moving parts, like it's just it's so crazy. I am going to make sure I get my phone so I can see y'all's comments. Make sure y'all can see me okay. Make sure y'all can see me okay. And then I can talk back to y'all. That's very important. All right, y'all, we're getting started. We're getting everything together. We're here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's get it in. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, welcome to all the new people. So you all made it. You made it to the room. You made it to the room. So this is called Create Your Signature Offer Free Masterclass. Oh, you are going to learn how to design a signature and a scalable offer that will transform your clients and teach skills for them to thrive in the fourth industrial revolution. Okay. I got to put my glasses on so I can see. Y'all know I'm a little blind here, but this is the work. Okay. This is the work. I am a coach. I absolutely love coaching. So in this session with me, okay, in this session with me, you'll learn how to create and sell a signature offer that scales your online education business. And I'm so excited to talk about this. Okay. So excited to talk about this. So who am I? Who am I? So my name is Coach Jay, like I stated. And I absolutely love this work. I love this work. I love what I do. I am a talent acquisition and recruitment leader turned multi six-figure executive business and leadership coach. I specialize in mindset and business growth. I started my business back in July 2020. So I am what you would call a quote unquote um, corona or pandemic entrepreneur officially. Have I done this before? Yes. Have I been out here in business before? But this is the first time I've been able to get out here in my business and actually run it successfully. I have had two businesses before. One was a coaching business that did okay. I had people paying me, right? But I'm going to tell you the truth. I did have a little cushion, right? So it was a little easy for me. I was kind of comfortable in my little bit, kind of tip, 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 tip. Then I owned a recruiting agency. It was called J. Turner and Associates. That was under my former married name. And I had a partner and everything. We had clients such as Halliburton. We had NRG Energy. And we used to place people there. And we actually did very, very well in that business. Okay. I had like I said, a partner. We were vendors, a supplier vendors for these different organizations. And it was just a blessing to be able to get that experience. So after coaching over 370 business owners and corporate leaders across continents within these last 4 years, which is my third attempt of full-time entrepreneurship, y'all hear? And one thing about me, y'all, I love energy. So you got to give me some hearts, bump up this algorithm. I see us coming in. I am so excited. But we gotta pump up the volume, pump up the volume. So one of the things I want y'all to know is that women, we really do have an opportunity to change our lives. Okay, we have an opportunity to do that. I've been able to take the skills of training, educating, coaching for corporations, for businesses. For example, clients that I've had was United Airlines. I've worked with Bureau Veritas, which is a Paris, France company, Orion Federal Credit Union right here in the Memphis area, Halliburton, NRG, DuPont. I was able to take all those skills and actually put it into my business, transferable skills. I became super obsessed with business and making my life work for me. Thank you, Mika. She said, don't forget to hit thumbs up. I know that's right, girl. Yes. So what is one of the things that I pride myself on doing as a coach, right? So I'm a business and leadership coach, but I tell the truth, y'all. I don't believe in rubbing your back and making you feel like, oh, it's magical and everything is and everything is, roses and unicorns. That's not the type of a world that we live in. It's just not. I'm not here to fearmonger you, but I'm here to show you that you can do this. We are in a capitalistic society. We're in a system. I do not believe in selling you a pipe dream or pretty aesthetics and cute, cute, cute. I am here to help women to navigate themselves and their emotions through the fourth industrial revolution, because the world is not playing with you. The world is not playing with you at all. I am pro-woman, okay? That does not mean I'm a feminist. That's for all, and you have to put disclaimers out there. I'm sorry, yeah, we just do. I'm not a feminist, but I am pro-woman. I'm pro-women having skills, pro-women having a life that she designs, pro-women having freedom, pro-women having options. Put options in the comments. Put options in the comments, baby. We need options. Don't put me in a bottle and don't put a cap on my existence. Don't do that to me. Options, options, options. I am pro-child, which means what? I believe in child advocacy. I believe that children are the most oppressed group in the world, and nobody is asking how they're doing. Nobody is checking on the children. That is very, very important. I am pro-human. Y'all better talk back to me up in here. We got to care, right? We got to care. But I'm going to tell you this, the world does not care about the feelings of human beings. I am also pro-kindness. I don't believe in being a jellyback, but I believe I believe in being kind to people. When you are kind to people, it shows that you're a human. It shows that you see and you hear that other person. Of course, yes, you have boundaries. Absolutely. But it costs you nothing to be kind to people, even in business. All right. That's just on period. So feel free to, if you're not connected with me on Facebook, feel free to do that. And we're going on. That's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line. So what I am proud of, right? So you've probably seen this picture before on Facebook, and it's a very, very touchy-feely picture of myself and that little girl over there on the side, who's 16 now, by the way. But what I'm most proud of is that I did have to learn how to manage my emotions. I did have to learn how to take care of myself, right? Being someone who got married very, very young. I mean, I was 20, 21, what was it, 21, 22 when I got married. So barely out of college. The ink wasn't even dry on the doggone paper, y'all. Walked across stage, had no idea what I was going to do in my life, really. I mean, I had a couple of job offers, but I really didn't understand the world that I was stepping into, right? I stepped into a world that told me that I had to be a certain way. I had to look a certain way. I had to think a certain way in order to be loved, in order to be valued, in order to not be by myself, that I had to do this and I had to be that. I was never enough. I was always aiming for something, right? So one of the things that I would say when I stepped into corporate, right? Corporate was all about, do things this way and we need proof. Your creativity was always micromanaged. It was always supervised, right? But when I stepped into business, when I decided that once and for all, this was it, I'm going to become unemployable, I began to just run in. After I was kind of navigating my emotions, I'm trying to figure out if this is what I'm going to do or not. And then I got to a place I was like, you know what? I got to bet on myself. My child is watching me. My life is what I make of it. I cannot afford to leave this realm still with the same foolishness that I was dealing with before. I know that there's more to life than clocking, what is it called? Clocking in and clocking out. Somebody telling me when to go to lunch, somebody telling me when to come back, somebody telling me when to leave. And then I had to ask permission if something happened to my daughter, if something happened where I had to pick her up because she was sick, I had to go and ask for permission. I was like, what world is this where I have to go ask for permission to take care of my own child? Are you kidding me? So I decided that once and for all, I was going to bet on myself. I had bet on everybody else to help me. I had depended on people to help me. But this picture right here was the day I found out that my marriage was officially ending. 5 minutes after that picture was ending, that picture was took, literally my life was turned upside down in the open, publicly. People on Facebook, everybody knew my business. I didn't share my business, but there were people that were sharing the business that was going on with the relationship that I was in right there. When I started my business, way after that, when I got divorced, I said, this is it. Ellison was started. Little known fact, Ellison, Elocin, is Madeline's, which is the little girl behind me that's doing all the extra stuff. And she's so silly. That's our relationship, just like that. My daughter's middle name is Nicole. So it's flipped, Ellison, right? When I started that business, I had no idea what was necessary for me to thrive, what was necessary for me to be successful. Did I know how to be a high performer? Yes. But when I got into business, I knew that I had to get out of my head and into the work. Hey, Danielle. So I generated $100,000 in 5 months in 2021 and again in 3 months in 2022. I always tell women that if you can collapse time between $0 and $100,000 within 1 year, you can make $1 million. You can make whatever you want because you need to learn how to collapse time. And I was telling my clients recently that the wealthy values time more than they do money, right? So time is very important to get back. Women should not be burning out, working 6, 7, 8 jobs just to make ends meet. You see what we're going through out here. Folks is going through stuff. Now, I'm not, praise God. And I'm grateful for that. That's because I got a skill set. I don't take no for an answer. I don't take zero for an answer. And some of y'all need to be the same way. I have coached $2 million clients from where they were to 1 million in sales. I'm not kidding when I say that. 5 multi-six-figure clients and 18 six-figure clients. 2 recently, as of one this past week, she made this is her second time making 100K, but she did it in less time, and she did less than a year. We got to go on. We have to go on. Okay. So why am I so passionate about the future? Why am I so passionate about women taking care of themselves? Because this is the age of the 4th industrial revolution. This is the age of intelligence. You're not going to have a whole lot of coaches talking like this. I'm telling you, especially women coaches. I tell the truth. I don't give fluff. I don't give you mess to just, Instagram. And we're talking about building a company, baby. This is an empire that you're building. Even if you don't want to build an empire, you need to build a business. This is the 4th industrial revolution where intelligence is required. I told y'all that the men are going through it right now. So women are going to have to learn how to take care of themselves. I'm not anti-man. I love men. I love them. I think they're beautiful. But I also know they're off right now. So the children are at stake. Who else do they have to depend on? Women, the mothers. A lot of them are not okay. All right. Let's talk about online education and why online. Why? Why is it so important? The global online education market size was valued at $30.6 billion in 2021. It is expected to reach $198 billion by 2030. So with all this going on, so that gives you some hope right here. Let me help you with this. So you know how people are talking about they can't pay their rent. These people out there, right? So people out there, I can't pay my rent. The groceries too high, and gas, and all this other stuff. Something's going on. All this stuff going on. Okay, I don't know what to do. Who we gonna vote for? All this foolishness, right? So all this stuff going on back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But guess what? There is a percentage of us that are simplifying this ascension journey that we're on. Hey, Jenna, it's literally about that. Who is going to survive? Because it ain't just about survival. It's about getting ahead and being proactive, because some of us are making life real complicated right now for ourselves, and I don't understand why. Because I'm telling you where you're going to win at, women. You're going to win in the digital space. Don't be using your body to get money. You're limiting your time. North America will dominate. What I tell some of y'all that already, been following me. The East shall become the West, and the West shall become the East. Jay, what are you talking about? The West is going backwards. Okay. There are a lot of people right now that's going backwards. We're going into deep Babylon right now. We're already been in Babylon, but baby, we're going into deep Babylon. There's going to be a lot of foolishness and a lot of drama, a lot of anguish, weeping and gnashing of teeth. You see how I'm not holding back? I'm not selling you on pipe dream, baby. This is for real. Because what I want you to do is be ready emotionally. The devil is a lie. If you think we're going to go into this next era looking crazy, we are going to be on the upswing of things. North America, right, that includes the US, will dominate the global online education market. Why is that? Why online though? The online space is where people, a couple of things. Number one, everybody got access to being online, right? Everybody, no matter if you're rich, poor. I see people on the street with cell phones. Everybody got a cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone. So you're either going to use that as a tool to get assets, or you are going to use it as a tool to escape. And escape is spiraling. But there is hope. There is a remnant that will be saved. You see how I'm throwing that out there for all y'all? It's like, where's the hope for tomorrow? The hope is in you getting some skill sets so you can take care of yourself, eat and teach the world and make money and get wealthy on the other side of 2030. Amen, somebody. This is the new economy. The economy is digital. The economy is self-building. It's self-funded. Your name is on the line. Your bloodline is on the line. So all of y'all that are mamas on here and you are in your feelings, you got 2.2 days to get out of it. You don't have time. Those of you who are single and want babies, get yourself together and secure yourself so you can make decisions based on your mind and not your heart, because your heart is going to jack you up. Let me calm down. The age of intelligence. And so this is the signature. This is where I teach the women in my coaching program. I consider it to be the best coaching program, transformational business coaching program. And this program was birthed in the fall of, 2022. And I was sitting and I was thinking to myself, I had a successful program in the past called the Skyrocket Growth Accelerator. And then it was like, okay, I'm ready to get deeper. I'm ready to do some identity shifting. I'm ready to, like, the whole woman needs to be coached. It's not just a skill. It's the skill, not only just to do, but psycho-emotionally, what are we helping women with? Okay. What are we helping women with? We're helping women with teaching and coaching and creating offers, getting them comfortable to be the authority that people need right now. We're not teaching you to be the leader. We're teaching you to be a leader and put all of this fear in our back pocket, this inner child stuff, all this stuff that we're going through, and we are running in. Period, point blank. I believe in transformational coaching because people know how to make money. They need to know how to keep it. They need to know how to invest in themselves. This is an evergreen program, but there is a entry point that is required. And I'm going to talk about it at the end, because right now we cannot allow people to just go right into this program right now. I have to safeguard it because this program is sacred. It's going to take you being emotionally rooted. I don't play about this. This program is $6,000. I'm telling you straight up, okay? But we're not talking about enrollment for this, okay? So I want to make sure that's clear. I'm telling you up front, there is a laser strategy session that is required to have with me. And we'll talk about that a little bit later, okay? This program has been able to bless women with results on top of results on top of results. I don't play about that. You will work in this program. This is not a manifest with an orgasm type of program. This is not, walking your goddess energy program. This is a woman who knows already that she's a goddess, a woman that already knows that she's powerful, a woman that already knows that she's intelligent. She already knows what she wants to do. What we're doing is clarifying, bringing refinement to this program, right? Or bringing refinement to their offers. And we are bringing it out to the world in a very different way. So you already kind of see some of the results here. We've been able to help. I teach. I've been doing this for a very long time. Okay. And we're going to first go to Kyla. We're going to first meet Elle. Some of you have probably seen her before. She is a friend of mine, but she was first my client. That's why I said people, it's easier sometimes to turn clients into friends and friends into clients. But she is a wonderful, dear soul. She's so sweet and she is so good at what she does. She's a social worker turned feminine business strategist, and she's a phenomenal coach. And she helps 6- and 7-figure women with syncing their moon cycles and helping them with their emotional management. And she is just so determined. She's very good. And she also hit 6 figures, what was it, last year in her business. I'm so proud of her. But this was not in a week, she was able to make $9,000 with strategies that I taught her to give her that instant boost in her revenue. She's so good at what she does. And she sent me like, oh my God, 6-figure business owner, finally. Like, I'm there, Jay, I'm there. And again, it comes with believing. This is what's happening. While everybody's talking about paying rent and I can't afford eggs, and who's gonna, we gotta buy up the chicken and the paper towels. We got women like this that are making money every single week. I don't understand. Like, that is a no-brainer for me. Like, for people to sit and overthink and make a decision about should they change their life or not is diabolical to me. It's just off. Because I have to bet on myself. I have people depending on me. Why wouldn't I run in? I just need to learn how to do it and stay focused on doing that. You got to heal as you go. So let's talk about when we think about offers, though. I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm being very transparent. You've got to build, right? You got to build belief. But your offers have to have some understanding of psychology. Women are known to be emotional, right? We're known to be emotional, and we're emotional on a lateral level, right? We're very emotional when it comes down to, day to day. We're in and out of emotions, right? We're taking care of the kids sometimes, or we're running errands, we're managing our hormones. We got all this stuff going on. And women thrive off security and safety. Do you agree? Yes. Do you agree? Because I know I do. I always tell people, Maddie don't eat air. She just doesn't. I can have all of the emotional here, there, and everywhere as much as she don't care. She's going to say, Mommy, are you okay? And then she's going to ask, what are we going to eat today? That's just facts. And you don't eat air either. She said, I'm so happy I'm here. I love it. I love it. I'm just saying. So let's get to the basics. Yeah, Kyla, she said I cried this morning. Like, well, how many times have we cried this month? Okay. Don't get me started. How many times have we cried this year? A lot of us are grieving. We're grieving a system that we thought had our back, that actually liked us, and we found out it didn't. Right? But it had everything to do with this right here. This is a hierarchy. This is also called capitalism. When you put a system methodology to it, yes, it's a psychologist by the name of, his last name is Maslow, and he created this theoretical visual to show the basic human needs all the way up to self-actualize or fulfilled, actualized individual. Everybody is trying to get here. What is my purpose? This is what everybody is aiming for. No matter if you care or not, there is something in us that we believe that we are meant to be something more. So when you're crafting offers, you're always crafting your offers for this person in mind. Do y'all get that? I hope y'all can see. Yes. Okay. I just wanted to make sure my mouse was working, So, but this is where most people are right here. We're in the basics and we're in safety, right? We're seeking to make sure that our basic needs are fulfilled. When people are right here, they're very emotional. We've all been there. Some of us are still there. Some of us are getting out of that. I was just talking to a group last night that many of us know when we learn skills, when we learn how to sell, when we learn how to create, right? When we finally find out how to get out of situations, when we learn how to sell, many times we're right up in here and we're trying to get out of situations because y'all, please tell the truth up in here. How many of us started a business based on chaos? Maybe it was a relationship breakup, it was a layoff, or you were tired of being laid off, or you just had a baby, or you got custody of your nieces and nephews or your grandkids. Something happened. You moved to another part of town. Something happened where, just a lot of life altering things. Maybe that you lost a loved one, they transitioned, and it made you think about life in a completely different fashion. And you said, you know what, I'm just going to start this business. I'm just going to coach. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just going to be consultant. I'm going to be doing what I need to do so I don't go back. Most women, most people, but we're talking to women today, started their business from a state of leaving a thing. We left circumstances, right? So we had to get out of this survival mentality, like basic survival. We need to know how to make money. But this is the I got you though. When we learned, some of us learned how to get out of that. Guess what? We got right here and stopped. And tell me if I'm right. But we spend time going back and forth right here. We go in, out, in. We hopscotch in 2 rounds. We hopscotch in 2 rounds. And then some of us will go up here. We'll go to love. We'll find somebody. We'll do, right? We'll do a little bit of that. And then once we feel secure, we can put more into our friendships. When you don't want to be around friends, when you don't want to be around people, when you don't want to be around, family members like that, especially if you like them, it's because you're most likely going through something like this down here. Make sense? But then right here, we're trying our best to look like everything is okay. I know I'm right. I've studied psychology. I have a master's degree in psychology. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. I know what I'm talking about because psychologically, it jacks us up when we sit here and we are just okay with having just enough. Then we get comfortable and then we start to revolve around love. We start to look for love. We get on the dating apps, we go out with, this guy saying, girl, this person said he was going, we do all that, right? Because we feel safe right here. But then you got some people who go from here and they jump up here, but it's not love. It's really here that they're looking for. But because people down here don't want to do the work to learn how to be here and then eventually jump up here, they go from here to trying to find somebody to love them. Because if I can find somebody that love me, I can have somebody take care of me. Y'all women, I'm telling you, when you craft your offers, I need you to keep these things in mind. Because down here, there's not a lot of commitment. They're looking to survive. I got to pay the light bill. I got to, make sure rent is paid. When you are right here and you are worried about the rent, no, you cannot think about developing and transforming. I'm telling you, you won't. You're going to always be right here because to become this person takes you focusing on the future, not just right now. So your clients that some of us, now see, we'll say this, most of our quote unquote clients, we want to get them, we want to save them. A lot of us, when we create offers, we underprice them. You know, we'll try to sell somebody on $100 coaching programs or $500 little things and stretch it out for 3 months. And then this person dips out because guess what? That little $300 payment or that $200 payment that they were supposed to make to you, they have to go and pay the water bill. They have to go and get the kids some shoes because they shoes, or they broke their glasses or something. Why is she not paying me? Because she's right here. That's why. You cannot be coached down here. Mm-mm. Unless you find shelter and your bills are minimum and you can concentrate, you're in a space that you don't like. You could be, staying in the, living with somebody that you don't really care for. Maybe you staying with your family or whoever, but guess what? If you get to a place where you are down here, and see, this is where I had to go. I had to go from here and hit rock bottom. Where my shelter and all, now this is a woman with 2 degrees, been employed. I've been a part of the Circle of Stars and the top 25. I'm sorry, the top 10% of the company. I've been flown to different places. I've been in Hall of Fame, but I found myself all that quote unquote accomplishment board that I had. I found myself here rock bottom because I was tired of sitting right here. This is the most riskiest place that people can be right here, is in that middle class. That's where all of the risk right there. They are worried every single month because when you put your income in somebody else's hands, you're at the detriment of their company going back and forth on you. This is why entrepreneurs that learn skills and that are not afraid to go all in on themselves, this is why they're winning right now. You're trying to figure out how are they like making it. We learn skills, boo. We're not afraid to turn on the camera. We're not afraid to do it scared. Okay. So when you're trying to win these people, these are individuals that you feel like they need coaching and they cannot. They can't go from here all the way to self-actualize. You do understand. When we think about relationship coaching, we think about these people right here because they have money, right? And we can also bring people that have some level of financial foundation and they're secure. We can help them with achievements and helping them with getting to the next level and to scale even more. Like some people that talk about, we want to scale you to 100K months. These are individuals that have achieved this, they've achieved this, and they have definitely achieved this. Now we're right here so that we can beef up their self-esteem a little bit more so that we can bring them into an absolute blissful state. And this is a person who feels so good about where they are in their life. And it doesn't matter who is in office. It doesn't matter what's going on with the economy. This person is sitting on cloud 9, literally. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. So when you think of your audience, you have to think of what type of community am I building? So let me go back. So in order for us to understand that it is not our job to fix people, it is our job to show them possibilities. It is our job to teach skills so they can master themselves, master the work, and they can live an actualized life. But it's going to take what? It's going to take them believing and building an audience. What do you want to be known for? I really don't care about your feelings. I don't. And I need y'all to hear me. All of y'all introverts that's on this in this chat or you're watching right now, it does not matter. It does not matter. It doesn't matter, baby. You better get out of introvertness. You could be introverted after, after the hours of operation. You can go back into your introverted state. That's not fair. This is why a lot of times when people be trying to coach folks that are introverts and all this stuff, you got to figure out which one you want to do. Because if you're going to be a coach, you're going to have to turn the camera on. You got to talk, and you got to do it consistently. Because being consistently inconsistent, that's what's messing you up. You're not developing your signature voice. You don't have any authority. You have the same 5 people that come to your live for the past 2 years. And that's because you go live once or twice a month. You sporadic, you skip a month. Then you say you're going to get yourself together. I'm healing from the last business I had. Oh, I just got a divorce and, I just need to hear from. You're not developing an offer that is going to be valuable because you're in your head about asking people for the sale. You're in your head about milestones. You're in your head about how can I go and research what my client really needs. We're not dedicated to the business. We have trauma bonds with our business. We treat our business like it's something to do. We're not building it for real. We're patty caking these businesses. That's really what we're doing. We're not serious. These businesses make us feel important, but we're not doing anything with them. You can have your life. You can have a beautiful life. Business is boring. Wake up, somebody. Business is boring. It is. You gotta be a. Here we go. I gotta go here. Let me go here real quick because I'm just. Ooh, when we talk about signature, when we talk about, it's gonna bless you. Because I'm about, oh no, coach. I just, you were talking to me. Everybody say that. You're talking to me. But when are we gonna do something? Right? When are we gonna pick it up? We had to get out of that. You talking to me. I know I'm talking to you. I've been talking to you the whole time. When are we gonna get up and actually do what we're talking about? That's exhausting to always be, I'm in, you talking to me, but when are we going to respond with behavior that aligns with what we're talking about? How are you? See, signature means distinctive. What is something that is distinctive about you? What does that look like? How are you being remembered? How are you standing out? Everybody want, I want to, she dressed like this, so I'm gonna dress like that. She doing her stuff like that. I want to do my stuff like that. What are you doing about you? How are you being distinctive? How are you standing out amongst the crowd? I just see so and so doing so good, and I just be feeling so bad. You're feeling bad because you want to feel bad. The difference between you and that person that you are admiring so hard and that you're comparing yourself so much is just courage. That person just went into total courage mode and they have to develop confidence. Your audience comes to you, the people that are in alignment to hear from you, that are spiritually assigned to you, will come by way of your voice. Y'all, what are you saying when you get online? I don't get online to kiki. I don't. I don't get online to kiki. I mean, I kiki a little bit, but when I get online, the being on a digital space, I come into work. That's my job. I'm about to really hit some of y'all in the gut real quick. To live comfortably in the US. Let me go back real quick because I need to say this. I saw Tiana's comment right here. She said, what if you don't even know what you're coaching? You just know you have something to say. Okay, so let me say this. First of all, coaching is not, y'all can do it. That's not coaching. That's encouragement. Okay. Coaching is a wealth sport. Coaching is not for people that can barely pay their bills. Let me throw that out there. You have to be coached out of thinking basic. This is why coaching is not, oh, it's going to be okay. No, it's not. It's not going to be okay. It's not going to be okay what you think is small. That's why I say, don't come to me talking about you want to make 3K a month. I glitch. Don't come to me saying, coach, I just want to make a little bit. I don't do grocery bills. I don't do 1K a month. I don't do side hustle. Don't come to me about no side hustle money. Don't come to me if you so heavily ingrained in your past. Don't come over here with that. Coaching is a high performance skill set. You're coaching people to become, to fix performance problems. Do y'all understand it? Identity coaching is turning a high achieving person into a high performer. And they are in alignment to the identity of a person who operates from an abundant standpoint. Everybody quiet in the comments. This is real work here. This is inner work. And coaching is not 2 weeks. Coaching is not a month. I see women that come in and they be so excited until it's time to be coached. You got women that will hide, they will pay coaches and hide, not come to calls, not get involved, not look at the courses, but they're paying because they're scared to step into. And this is why didn't I just say this? The wealthy value time more than they do money. When you don't care about your money and you don't care about your time, you are a woman that's stuck in the middle. I know I'm on some of y'all front row. I know it is. I know I'm on your pew. Because y'all have paid these itty bitty $39 a month memberships thinking you finna become a millionaire, baby. You're not finna become nothing. I have a 20-year-old client that came to me in the standard. It was a mini program that I had a couple of months ago. 20 years old. Gen Z. I'm 41 years old. These babies ain't playing in here. Folks are not playing with you. Oh, wait. And she had her first, she started coaching in May 2024, this year. Because I'm going to talk about us a little bit. I'm going to talk about offers too, because I want you to understand what is the fundamentals. But 80% of business is mine. She's 20 years old. There she goes. She's in me. There she is. 20 years old. Because some of y'all in your 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s holding on to, I don't know what you're holding on to be honest. But this woman, this young woman, started coaching in May of this year, and she made $8,400 and some odd dollars this month. 8,000. 8 cash. I'm sorry, in sales. Because I remember, Allison, we talked about this the other day. She scheduled a laser strategy session so we could talk about how she's going to hit 100,000. She said, I'm going to be in the matriarch 100%. It's required for people to schedule a laser strategy session with me first, because I need you to commit to you first before you come into my program and commit to the program. Amen, somebody. I want her to go and execute, and I want her to come in and be ready to scale. Allison got over how many people on TikTok? Allison, 20,000? And she's not even in the matriarch yet. That's what I'm trying to like. Do y'all know when she get in there, she probably gonna hit 500K to $1 million. That's work ethic. That's running. And it, I already know, I can hear it in the spirit. Well, you know, when you're young, you ain't got that much programming, coach. I got so much of, you don't have time. You don't have time to go back and figure out why your mama yelled at you when you were 10 years old. You don't have time for that. Some of us too old to be playing around with our life. We're too old for this. And you're going to go and take that money and spend it on stuff and be regretting it later, only to be back in the same spot next year. Because I'm going to tell you this. If you don't get it this year, you might as well close the business up December 31st, because some of y'all are not going to go further than this year. And I'm not even being funny. I'm not being mean. I'm not being condescending. I want you to get this. You got to get it. I care about your children. I care about your soul. I care about your existence. And I care about you being secure. You got to learn how to be here. That trauma is going to jack y'all up. You got to get more time. And the way you get more time is that you steal yourself long enough, and you don't care who is standing in your way. It's some people that's going to be in your way, and you got to get them out the way. But some of y'all want to hold on to these people. Let me get into this slide before I just fly off the deep end here. The income that a family needs to live comfortably in 2024. Oh, Lord have mercy. And this is based on 2 working adults. Now, the man and the woman, or the 2-parent household, or 2 adult household with 2 children. I don't know where your state is, but find your state and put it in the comments. Can you see it? Find your state and put it in. Put the number in your comments. In the comments, I mean. Put it in the comments. I love it. Put the number of the if it's New York, Kyla, where is New York? Where is it at? 279K. Put the number in there. Look, we got to face the truth. What is the minimum that it's going to take for you to live comfortably? I ain't say like thrive. So that's survival. That's merely homeostasis. You in the middle right there. You doing all right. You got a little money going on vacation. You feel like, you can go grocery shopping without, checking your bank account before you go. You all right, right? So for those of you who are putting the numbers in there, I need you to think about your work ethic. Think about you being lazy. Think about you not having no structure. Think about you not being, because some of y'all consistent. See, consistency is fine. It's the fact of, do you have the strategy, and are you doing the right thing so that it can come all the way through? New Jersey is 251. So you 1K off, but you close. Yeah. Look at the number. That's the minimum. That's inflation. I'm not here to scare you, but some of y'all have heard me say this on a live recently. Hyperinflation is coming. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Somebody, please validate what I just said. The average, the median rent will be $4,000 in the next 2 to 3 years. So if you sitting in your little, $1,000, $1,500, $1,800, $2,000, $2,500 rent. It ain't going backwards. We're going forward. This is it. And I don't do emotion. So you're going to have to learn how to just go on up. Women got to get it together. We got to stop being little girls in women's bodies. We have to stop doing that. Nobody is coming. Hyperinflation is on the way. And I think it's very, very, I'm one of those type of people. I don't mind losing a client to fear. Like if you're going to be fearful, too fearful for me, you go on. But if you're going to put your fear, I want you to bring your fear with you and put it in your back pocket and run. It ain't all this bouncing back and forth and no, and then you yes, and then no again, and yes again, and no again, and yes again. You're going to have to be committed. My state is Tennessee, so 196. That's where we at. You got to get there. I don't want you to, and I'm gonna tell you, Gen Z, I feel my heart goes out to them because Gen Z, it has been given a bad deal. Generation Alpha are still babies, but they have been given a bad deal. The system has robbed them of a future. So these children are coming in thinking that they're going to be okay, and their mothers are not okay. Their fathers are not okay. Can I also insert this here? Prostitution is going to double in the next 5 years among common folk. That's already kind of happening. Prostitution is going to double amongst regular women, like common, like women on an everyday basis. You don't want to do that. I know y'all like, I would never do that. You don't know what you would do if you ain't got no skills. Don't ever say what you won't do, baby. I don't care how many times you go to Bible study. I don't care how many times you pray. And I said what I said. And you can leave this live if you want to, if I'm triggering you. I love you enough to tell you that if you don't get it together, if you don't have a plan, if you don't get yourself together to get over this hump, is it going to get greater later? Yes. But it's going to be up the road and around the corner past 2030. You got to get through this. What I am trying to help you through is through the tribulation times that you are going into and ain't nobody taking you out of. You ain't going nowhere. Are you kidding me? When you got to feed your family and feed yourself, let me keep going. Going on to the next slide. I love these posts that I've done a while back, but this is why your offer isn't selling. This is why offers don't sell. Desperation, baby, not inspiration. Why your offer isn't selling, and that's super why your audience isn't convinced that you believe in what you're selling. You got to believe in what you're doing, y'all. You got to believe in your offer, because if you don't believe in your offer, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to do it. The reason why it's not selling is because you've made your offer all about you and not about what they need. Your dream client is not always going to jump to the top. They're not always going. Back in 2020, 2021, there was a lot of disposable cash that was out. You know, everybody was getting those checks and all that. You remember that? You remember that era? You remember that time? Right? We're in the land of capitalism. Let me help you right here so some of y'all can catch it. Let me throw you this baseball that I'm about to say right quick. Those 4 years that we had was very prosperous years. People were buying houses like hotcakes. Cash was flowing. People had money. They were going on trips. They were doing all kinds of things. Yeah, it was a, pandemic going on at the same time, right? But then, I don't know if we were scared to be rich again or whatever happened, but anyway, they ain't none of my business. We opted out of that and we went into worker bee generation. We went back into worker bee. We went from prosperity to worker bee. And I don't know what country y'all fighting for or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you this. Nobody cares about the color of your skin. I'm looking into the camera. Nobody cares about the color of your skin, baby. People got tired of prospering. Woo, baby. People got tired of prospering, honey. It was just too much money out here. We got tired of prospering and we had to bring back the struggle, honey. So the last 4 years have been struggle, struggle, struggle. I don't care how you feel about what I just said. I ain't even bringing politics into this. Because I don't care about either side, to be honest. I don't care. I'm telling you, I don't care. You know what I care about? I care about the children. Anyway, I care about the babies being all right. I know everybody ain't interested in that, but somebody got to care. And children don't eat air. They want prosperity. Children don't care about your feelings. They want them shoes. This is online. This is digital. But when you don't understand that it ain't about everybody else, it's about your own household prospering. It's about your special interests. It is not about bringing everybody together because that's not what's going to happen. You can log off if you want to. What's she trying to say? I'm trying to say that there is going to be more of the same. So I'm trying to get you ready because people actually want the last 4 years to happen. It's going to double down on you, boo. And I'm going to go on record. I'm keeping this to YouTube right here. So you can come back and forward to this place. And you're going to say, Jay said it. And I didn't listen. You think the last 4 years was something else. Anyway, specificity is a game changer in messaging because you're triggering emotions and solve objections before they get to you. So you ain't even specific enough in your office. I said what I said. And like I told you, I don't care about either side. So they let you know how I'm rolling because neither one of them appeal to me. It's my choice. I'm an American citizen. You need to give me a deal. I'm a businesswoman every time. That's how I deal with America. America is a corporation. It is not a church. And your president is not your pastor, and it's not your mother, and it's not your sister, it is not your uncle, it's not your father. It's a business. Told y'all. You're going to learn. Some of y'all ain't even learned yet. You didn't even catch what I said, but that's okay. Anyway, another reason why your offers are not buying is because the temperature is not based on the content. It has to be a mixture of polarization, psycho-emotional awareness, belief reversal, educational and curiosity arousal, and inspirational. Your feed, if I pull up your social media, right? If I pull up your TikTok, if I pull up your Facebook, if I pull up your Instagram and your YouTube, I should be able to get a cup of coffee and sit down and binge off your content. I should be learning something. I should be developing just off your free content alone. Y'all quiet on me. Y'all sleep? You need to be on research mode. This is why you need time. For all of you that's working 2, 3, 4 jobs, this is why you'll never go into the realm of wealthy, because you value money more than you do time. Women who do that, you are going to mess yourself up. You got to get time so that you can go and research and do some deep studies on your methodology so that you can go and bring back your clients some results. If you care about your ideal clients, if you care about your dream clients, they should be able to see themselves in your content. This is why I always get people in my DMs or people in the comments saying, you talking directly to me. I felt this. This was so good. Oh, this triggered me, but I know that I need to do better. People will think it is so personal, and it ain't personal at all. You just know your ideal client. You're literally talking to hundreds of thousands of women or hundreds of thousands of your ideal client at the same time, but everybody feels like you're talking to just them. Did y'all catch what I just said? The economy, your economy starts with the audience you create. Money is power here. Do you not understand that? Not your feelings. Woo, baby. Money is power here. I don't know if y'all forgot. You try to go to Popeyes and talk about you want to pay in affirmations. They're gonna look at you like you are psycho. Church requires money. School requires money. This is the first year. Let me tell you how jacked up stuff is right now. This is the first year in my daughter's high school where they're charging for parking permits for the student parking lot. Ain't that institutions are not, you got to pay to get married now, and you got to pay to break up. You got to pay your tithe. You got to pay God to show your appreciation for him. You got to pay. Don't give me, okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. The economy you create starts with the audience. the economy you create starts with the audience you create. I'm just telling you. But I hear a lot of complaints. When coaches and experts who are growing online, they also complain about how the algorithm is horrible. My anxiety is going up. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Coach Amy. Not having any idea what to post. I don't know what to post. That's because your offer is not even, you're not focused on the messaging and the content surrounding it. Not knowing what my ideal clients are. Where are they, Jay? Where are they? On every platform. I'm going on record to say this, on every single platform. Every last one of them. But the way you're speaking, your messaging, your content, I don't want to get on your page and all I see is meals and drinks and your children taking their first step and all this other stuff. See, people will fall in love with your life and forget to create their own. How can I be consistent? Where's your structure? See, these things right here, you have to be coached out of this stuff. This is stuff this is basic. When women ask that, I already know that they just sitting in it. And then they don't want, a lot of people don't want to get out of this because you need an excuse of why it's not going to work. There are women that are risk avoidant. Entrepreneurship, you cannot be risk avoidant. You got to create your safety. Safety is to be created. And see, these are excuses that you volunteer to keep. When you come up with you're volunteering for this. Does it make sense? But then We got to get to a place where content has to be strategic. Understand how your energy should shift when we're talking about social media, right? Learning how to create clients, with, the hashtags if necessary, content in accordance to your ideal client pain points, and then validating your offer, right? These things are very important, but I got to talk about a couple of my clients right now because they're killing it right now. This is Ariel. This is Ariel. She's a matriarch, currently in the matriarch. She came to me, I want to say December. She's out of the country right now, so she is enjoying family. I'm so proud of her. And she is probably one of the most amazing transformations I've ever seen. She started off teaching pole, right? So, the pole for exercise, confidence, women feeling sexy again. But a lot of that was like the low vibrational mindsets, right? Where again, it goes back to like me and her have talked about this. Me and Ariel talked about this. Anytime you're using your body more than your brain, you're going to always have to depend on that. You're going to always be tired. She's a college educated woman. She's a former school teacher. And then she went through a relationship change, which moved her into pole because she wanted to gain confidence in herself. And she ended up growing, like becoming a teacher. Like she got so good at it, she became a teacher at it. But now, and I remember when she came to me, and when I tell you, she was one of the clients where I had to really pray. And when I say pray, I'm talking about I had to tap in the spirit realm with her heart because she was having such a hard time energetically to navigate herself from doing and building this huge audience. Like she has like, I don't know how many, gosh, like I look at her TikTok again. I know it's like 50,000 or something like that. She has a large Instagram following, large YouTube following, very large audience, but they are all conditioned with her doing pole. Then she started having some, ailments with her leg, her knee. And she said, I got to get out of this. She said, I want to do something else where I'm teaching women how to be elegant in their movement and the feminine and the mindset to get out of that, hustle mentality and take life a little slower. Now, me being a feminine woman, I could totally empathize with that. Now, I may sound very hard on here, y'all, but when I'm not working, I'm 100% in my womanhood. We had to go through a lot of mindset coaching. And I'm telling you, and I'm not even being funny when I say this. She went from having and I know she don't mind me saying this. She went from having just like a pole in her room, like where she used to come into our calls. And now when you look at her room now, in her background, it's beautiful now. She has greenery, it's airy, it's feminine. She has flowers. Like I told her, I said, I'm about to cry because I remember when you first started with me, you had just that one item in your room. And now look at you traveling with your business. She had this big audience that she had to shift over because they weren't shifting with her when she was doing this. She got attacked online. They were calling her all kinds of, you're doing this for men and she was like, no, that is not what I'm doing. She was trying to get them to shift over. It was a lot of things that she had to unpack with this audience that she was grieving, and she had to let them go. Yes, Kyla, she is amazing. Her transformation is amazing. This woman right here was not when she first came to me. She has completely changed. And that's what transformational coaching is. You become a different person. And she had to trust the process. Now, as of today, in a month, she has gotten 3 clients in her one-on-one program. I mean, she's been doing this work. She's been getting the results. She's been getting women that were high earned celebrities reaching out to her shows. She's been on the news in this element right here. And now we're getting ready to scale her business. She's still with me right now, and we're getting ready to go into it. I am so proud of her. I really am. And I'm just in complete awe. Complete awe. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. She said Ariel is embodying the feminine and being in community with her is inspiring. Yes, it is. And here's Sasha. Sasha, where is she? Roll call Sasha. Completely different. That's another transformation. I'm telling y'all, you're not supposed to come in and go out the same way. I want you to have a different life when you leave me. Another one. And no, she don't do business marketing. She don't do branding. She helps women heal their wounds. You see how, let me help you with this. Women, that ain't nobody buying. You a lie. Women are getting themselves together. They are healing, baby. This is our time. Don't play with it. We're getting our health together. We're getting our mindsets together. We're getting our money together. We are existing without the male gaze, but we are attracting the elevated version of ourselves that we're supposed to have, whether it's love, whether it's travel, whether it's abundance. I'm getting emotional just by saying it. We're getting forgiveness of ourselves. We are healing the mind. We are walking in God. We are walking in our divinity. God is with us. This is bigger than getting some sales, baby. This is a life. I'm about to run. Got to calm myself down because I get extra. This is a life. We're coaching you into a different trajectory, baby. Sasha came to me. Sasha, I ask you this question every single time. She came to me, what was it? December 2022? Somewhere around, not December, October-ish. Somewhere around there, September, October 2022. She's been with me since then. She's still with me. Still. I told you, another coach, Amy, she's been with me since, what was it, 2021? I have clients that have been with me for a while. Some women they have to have a, that's why I said, y'all got to like stop playing. This is a different life that you desire. You got to get to a place where you are learning how to think and that you're learning how to use logic and intuition in a beautiful way. Thank you, Sasha, 2022. This is our sacred work in during this season. We're doing God's work. This girl helping women get, like, not saying she's helping people to get pregnant, but the work she does leads to health, number one, leads to shrinkage of fibroids and all the heavy bleeding. Like, she's helping people even to have babies that thought that they couldn't have babies. Like, this is like, wombs are healing. Do y'all know how important that is? And you got women that's just, jacked up in the womb. Wombs just off. That you need that. You need intuition. You need your gut right. You need your reproductive system correct. You need everything in your body working properly. I'm just saying. She finally reached $100,000 in less than a year. What is this? 8 months. Last time she hit 100K, it took you what? 16 months or so? Somewhere around there, 16, 17, 18 months. This year, it took her 8 months to go from 0 to 100K. Cash. In the land where everybody's struggling to pay for groceries. You got to become a different person. You got to become a different person here. You cannot, y'all gonna be whining and asking God to help you. It's up to you. We're done with that. Lord, clean me up. You already clean. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just need a work ethic. You need structure. You need discipline. You need discipline. Ain't nothing wrong with you. God, please. God, please. God, please. All that. Lord, help us. Help us to see what's the root cause, which is lack of discernment and trust, lack of trusting in ourselves. That's the problem. Amy, Lindsay, Coach Amy. I'm gonna bring her up. I don't know what other matriarchs we're getting. Coach Amy, been with me. She was a nurse, still is. Beautiful spirit, cares about people, God-fearing. Husband, children. She trusted God. She's been coached by me. Mindset. She was working a job, but she always had this dream to become a mindset coach. And then she also wanted to step out and own her own group home. She has now since. She opened up her group home. What was it, last year, Amy? You had your ceremony last year, your business launch. It was amazing. I sat there and cried like a baby. I'm talking about like that. I told you I'm a Cancer sun and a Cancer rising. So I'm a little bit of a crybaby. I'm a little bit of crybaby. So when she opened up her and I virtually tuned in, and y'all, I was crying like it was nobody's business. And when I tell you, I was so happy. I said, Amy, I am just honored to be a part of it, because she invited me to it. I have been invited to like weddings virtually. I've been to clients who have gotten married. I'm telling you, September 2023 on 2021, right? Or 2022. Now, one last year, Amy. You've been with me for a while. Oh, to open up the group home. Okay, I follow you. I got you. Yes. Danielle, I'm proud of you too. I'm calling you to the carpet too. Danielle, she just had her baby. And Danielle just came into the matriarch not too long ago. And when I tell you she blesses us so, she is a coach as well that helps women with productivity. And when I tell you that this woman was what, 8 months pregnant, came in, she didn't give no excuses. We had a challenge, a 12-day challenge, and she participated in the challenge. She was in the hospital, in the hospital with, and doing the work. And she filling up her masterclass. Women are strong. Like, we not saying strong, we're trying to be strong. No, it ain't about being strong, but we are capable. We're capable. She had her baby and she checked right in. Okay, coach. I'm like, girl, you just had your baby yesterday. Okay, coach, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to get it in. I'm ready. I'm telling you, that woman right there, I said, well, let me get up. Because baby Danielle, and I'm telling you, I was completely amazed. Jenna, calling Jenna to the carpet. Jenna, beyond the salon. Is that Jenna? I can't see the picture. Coach, even with a salon, active in her salon, she was able to get coaching clients into her program to teach people like spray tanning, and then she opened up her agency. Was Jenna like $18,000 the first like couple of like the first month and a half or something like that when you came in? Sure was, Sasha. She said she was on the Zoom a day before giving birth. I will never forget that. I mean, I was completely like, this girl is not playing. Jenna, it's just, it's like we ain't coming, like It's a sisterhood, but they're grown women, y'all. That's why I said I gotta protect that space. I finally in 2024, and don't get me wrong, all of my clients have been amazing. Ever since I've heard horror stories about coaching clients, I have heard horror stories about people acting up. And when I tell you, I have not had any issue, and I guess that's why we still kicking. When I tell you I'm not blowing smoke, I am so serious. I am so grateful that God has given me, but I have to protect the space here because these women take action. And what we cannot have is just anybody coming in and they're not ready for the work that we're doing. And that's very important. Okay. So that's very important. So what's important in the industry right now? I want you to like take a screenshot of this: digital transformation, innovation systems, wealth and income, relationship recovery, mental health, self-help, and health and wellness. Okay. The industry is looking for people that want to transform. They're looking for people with digital currency. And I'm not talking about like for money, but digital currency as far as your skills are concerned, digital assets. Those things are important. As a CEO and owner, you are the one. You are the one. There's no other way. The attention economy, you got to learn how to master that. You got to get people's eyes on you. You've got to get the sales skills. You've got to do that. And you've got to get your focus and attention so that you can move forward. So we're almost done. One to many. This is good for women. You need to get to a place where you have more time to enjoy your day, to enjoy your space. This is good for women who are skilled and love to teach. Scaling your offers. You got to get to a place where some of y'all are kind of in startup mode, and then you'll go to growth mode, and you'll go back to startup. You got to ask for the sale. It should be understood that your business needs to be creating sales, creating leads. You need to be making offers every single day. Every day. You need to put that in the comments every day. You have to protect the space of people. Protect your space, which means that whatever you are building, it is sacred. You don't let anybody in there. I am against the guru advice of just letting anybody in there that just got money. I don't care about that. Baby, I will go 3 months without an enrollment if I have to. I got to get right people. And I mean that. I'm just telling you. You need time, freedom as a woman. You need to have goals. I don't care how masculine they say it is. You still need goals. I took away all the goals. I took away all the goals. Silly, silly, silly. You need something to create. Goals are spiritual. Did you know that? The future has to be created. You also got to learn how to manage clients. You have to improve your operations. Those things are very important. And solopreneurship, as quiet as it kept, that is here. Solopreneurship is the new in thing. I need you to actually, what is important to you right now? What is important to you? Let's talk about this real quick. And then we're going to get off of here because what we're not going to do, we are not going to forsake our blessing. Okay? The laser strategy session is what I am offering right now. Okay? That is a 90 90-minute session. 90 minutes, okay? You need strategy. You need refinement of your offers. And those of you who have already had one, you're more than welcome to say, like, I just had mine or whatever, because I just started back doing it. I got some next week and I got some week after next. I'm almost booked up and I'm going to add on another week after this call. So this is important. I just want to get coached. No. Let me tell you how I'm going to help you with this. The laser strategy session, write this down, is $597. $597. 90 minutes now. It's 90 minutes. So people that are going to schedule from now going forward, it's 90 minutes. You're going to get the following. You're going to get your replay of your session with me. You're going to get a document with a clear plan of your forecasting, get your messaging in order, your pricing in order, and we're going to sit down as we get to work straight up. There is no other way. This is it. Back in the day, I used to charge $997 for this. I used to charge $1,000 for that. And you know what? You got to prove yourself. You got to prove yourself to yourself. I ain't got that much money. That's all right. It's okay. It ain't for you. Don't even worry about it. You got to be able to challenge yourself. And what we're doing is putting this money. So if you come back within 90 days of putting this off, like after we finish working together, you come back, because I'm going to give you a strategy. I want you to make money. I'm going to give you a money-making strategy, baby. Period. I don't play that. I want you to make money. You're supposed to. Y'all follow me? Once you come back, you got 90 days, because we're going to apply the monies to that, to the matriarch, if you decide to enroll within 90 days of your service date. That's the incentive. After 90 days and you say you're going to go on with somebody else, that's fine. Or you just didn't do anything that we talked about, that's fine. I can't help you with that. This is to test your own strength. If you got what it takes, baby. And it's required. You just can't roll in the matriarch no more like you used to. I cut it off. So I'm going to put the link in the chat, okay? I'm about to do that right now. So those of you who are ready, there it is. You better grab it. See, the beauty of doing it at the higher price point is you ain't got to pay that much when it's time for you to come in the matriarch. Now, some of the people that you pay low on the front end, but you pay higher on the back end. But this work is the work, baby. Tiana, yes, absolutely. It's a 90-minute session. There is no follow-up. So don't say, hey, I got to talk to you, coach. No. I got to schedule one-on-one with you. No, it's a 90-minute session. You're just going to have to have courage. And I'm going to tell you on that call, go and do this first, do this second, do this third, and you're going to get the recording of me telling you over and over and over again, and you can be able to replay it and replay it and replay it and replay it. That's it. When you come in 90 days, you got 90 days from the date of your strategy session to come back and say, okay, I'm ready for the matriarch. I'm giving you 90 days to get yourself together. And you can come back and we're going to apply those funds to your matriarch tuition. Because I just need you to make some money. I need you to make money. You come to me when you're ready to grow for real and scale for real. Okay? I believe in us. I'm getting ready to close up. I really do. I believe in us, and I believe in the power of our intelligence. It's going to take us having courage, though. But you can do this. I hope that you got some value from this. And I want to say this too. If you're alumni, if you've been in my programs before, and you want to come back to get refinement of strategy, I got alumni all up and through my schedule. Yes, I recommend, even if you have not posted content. Let me tell you who this is for. Again, this is for people who don't have like you got offers, right? Or you have an idea of what your offer is going to be. You got a questionnaire and you got a homework assignment that you need to do before you come to me. You see how I'm doing this? Homework assignment is due. It's a very short assignment. It's not overwhelming at all. If you have not posted content, you got offers, or you have some level of, I want to make 10K a month, or I want to make 5K a month. This is for all the people that's saying 5K, I want to make a little bit money, but because I'm going to come and snatch your edges when you get on that call, honey. So if you're struggling with those areas, if you're struggling with mindset, I've even had people to say, Jay, I don't even need strategy, just for 90 minutes or for an hour at that time, hour and 15 minutes. But for now, an hour and a half, I need mindset help. And we're going to go through. One of my clients, she did it. My old client, she came in and got a session, and she said, this helped me so much. We got to get it together. I'm really excited about coaching y'all. I'm really excited about helping some of you over this hump. We got to get over it. We got a future to create. Y'all are too smart to be struggling like this. We got to stop this. People are making money. Quiet as it's kept. There are people that are making money. There are people that are still paying. People are still paying. There are people that still got money, y'all. They still have money. It's the people that are loud saying that they don't have this, and ain't nobody got this, and ain't nobody got that. People have money. They have money. Did this help you? Did this help you? I pray it did. Okay. I pray it did. I'm gonna leave this up. For those of you who want to go back and look at the replay, I'll put the link in my to my honeybook right there. So grab a slot. I want to add another week, but we gotta go. We gotta get ready for the overflow. My love, I'm sending my love y'all's way. I'm sending peace your way. I'm sending grace your way. I'm sending energy your way. I'm sending kindness your way, money vibes, all of that your way. You deserve the best. You deserve the life that you want. I'm just telling you, that's just where we are. Okay. Thank y'all again for joining me. It's been a blast. I've had so much fun. I'm just speaking into y'all's life. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Again, I'm Coach Jay, and I can't wait to work with you. Thank you so much for coming, and let's go make some money.